Dan the Man. How are you? Thank you, first and foremost, for jumping in on the Cameo train. I appreciate your support. You say you're a big fan, and I appreciate that you're following me in my wrestling career. I'm very interested to know how far you follow. Do you follow indie wrestling? Do you follow me since Blue Pants? Are you an AEW fan? Or all of the above? So, whatever it is, I appreciate it. I was reading your text, and I pulled up a website. I pulled up a website to maybe give you a few tips on how to sleep better. I know a lot of it is probably more of a psychosomatic thing. Our minds tend to wander and think about things when we lay down where there's no other distraction. So I get that. I get that a lot. What I personally do to try to drift off to sleep, even if I'm tired or not tired, I put myself in a serene environment. Maybe not something that'll remind me of like a heartache or anything, but more of just like a happy place, if that makes sense. Or I come up with little movie scenarios in my brain, and I come up with ideas, like if I ever had money I would make a movie or whatever, that type of thing. I'm one of those, my mind races, so I just embrace it, and usually as I'm creating the situation in my brain, I fall asleep. I'm weird. I was actually reading a lot of these tips. I don't follow any of them. I don't follow any of these. And then I'm like, why am I up to 4 a.m. every day? But that's why. I'm a night owl anyway. That's just how I've always been. Even since I was a tiny child. But yeah, I'm reading through these, and a lot of it's talking about exposure to sunlight early in the daytime. Expose yourself to bright sunlight in the morning. Spend more time outside in the daylight. Let the natural light into your home and workspace as much as possible. I guess the sun will help keep you charged in the daytime and keep you from napping. And also maybe just gives you the vitamins you need. I'm really bad about not even opening a window until afternoon. So I don't go outside much either. Unless I really have to. So I'm not following that very well. Hopefully you can follow that a little bit better. At night, it talks about avoiding bright screens an hour or two before you go to bed. I never knew that. I only play video games or watch something, or I'm on my phone until I go to bed. And sometimes I'm laying in bed reading stuff on my phone. They tell you to read from things that are not backlit. I don't have anything that doesn't have backlit. No late night television. What? Who does this? Who follows these? I don't think anyone follows these. Make sure your room is dark. Keep the lights down. If you get up during the night, don't turn the lights. Okay, I do kind of follow that. Exercise during the day is one I actually do. The more you exercise, the more powerful the sleep benefits will be. So that's interesting. I have to work out for my job, so that's forcing me to do that. So it's probably why, because I don't follow any of the other rules, why I actually can sleep. Be smart about what you eat and drink. I limit caffeine. I don't limit my caffeine. Avoid big meals at night. That's pretty much the only time I eat. Though I'm eating at 8 o'clock at night, and I don't go to bed till 4. So for me, I don't know. Probably if you want to go to bed before 4, don't eat at 8. Maybe more at 6. I'm terrible. I'm probably the world's worst person to ask for the advice. Cut back on sugary foods. Avoid drinking too many liquids in the evening. That's when I drink all of my liquids. Wind down and clear your head. I've kind of talked about that. Serene music, serene thinking. When it comes to getting sleep at night, your brain is so accustomed to seeking fresh stimulation, it becomes difficult to unwind. Breathing. My watch, I have an Apple Watch, does a breathing exercise, and I find that it's a minute of just breathing and meditation, but it does calm me down a lot. So maybe do some breathing exercises. So Actually, the next thing I'm scrolling is talking about all about breathing. But yeah, there you go. There's some little tips on how to sleep. This is actually a really long video. I hope that's okay. I talk a lot. But Dan, you're a good man, taking care of your mom, and I know you've went through a lot. Fuck cancer. Believe me, I've known a lot of people and cared deeply about a lot of people who've suffered cancer or had passed away because of cancer. So it affects us all, and it's just terrible that, you know, we all have to go through that. I just wish and hope one day that cancer can be treated more so than it is. I know we're on the right path. I know we are. Like, I've seen survivors, and I know there's survivors out there, and I've some survivors in my family. I just wish all could, you know. But you're a strong man, Dan, and I hope this video just, you know, me being the person giving you advice that don't follow. I hope that makes you laugh, because it makes me laugh. So thank you, Dan. I appreciate it.